Yo, what's happening, guys? This is Average E-Boy, and welcome back to episode 3. Welcome back, guys. Before we get to the updates, since episode 2, we have a little problem that needs some fixing. This mound of dirt is in our way. We need to build buildings on here eventually, so we need to take care of it, and I think we're going to do a pretty good job of it. Yes, that is TNT, and yes, that is a lot of TNT. There's 40 pieces on each side times 2, so that's 80 times 3, so that's 240 pieces of TNT that's going to be into this. Wow, my math is pretty good today. I hope it is anyway. So I have 2 of these 3 tunnels all set up. I left the third one so I can show you guys what I'm going to do. So let's get right to it. Alright, so basically what I did was I cleared a 10 block long section so we can go ahead and just place 10 pieces of TNT in here. And then I left a little space right here so we can add a repeater in just so they all set off at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and place down some TNT right here, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm just about finished the TNT, and here we go. So our next step is to set down our repeaters. So I'm going to make sure I put a repeater in front of every piece of TNT so we can hook it all up like we did with the other 2. Okay, once we have all of our repeaters set down, we need to set up our delay. So these first few are going to be on 4 ticks. So I'm going to go ahead and set all these up. Okay, our next row is going to be on 3. And the next row is going to be 2, and the row after that's going to be 1. So I'm going to fix all these up, set up the timers, and then I'll show you how we hook it up. Okay, I have all the timers set. Now we need to hook this bad boy up. So what we're going to do is we're going to set down repeaters in between our rows. We're not going to put any time on them because that's what these timers are for. And once our repeaters are down, we're just going to hook everything up with redstone. Okay, that's our 3rd tunnel. I was debating doing a 4th, but I don't think it's deep enough. Is it? Nah, we'll do it after. Okay, so 3 of our tunnels are hooked up. I'm just going to go over them, make sure everything's set up correctly. I don't want this to go bad. I kind of want it all set off at once. And we have this little green block to set it all off. I'm going to put a lever on here, and we're going to pull it, and we're going to see what happens. So I'm going to make sure everything's set up. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I just double checked everything and it looks right. I mean, it could be wrong, but everything looks alright. So we're going to go ahead and place down this lever. We're going to pull it and we're going to see what happens. Oh boy, I hope this works. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Ooh. What happened? All my TNT disappeared right there. What? What just happened? Is that like a thing in the game that you can only set off so much at once? Wow. Isn't that just No way. We had all this set up, too. Really? I swear I set off way more than that. Oh, man. Okay. I'm going to have to reset this up and maybe delay them a little bit. So I'll be right back. Alright, guys. Take 2. I'm guessing that there's only a certain amount of TNT that can be set off at the same time, because I had all these set up so that they'd all go off at the same time, and every single piece of TNT disappeared, except for those ones right here that went off. So I guess there's a cap on it. I got them set up for different delays now. As you can see, this row is going to go off first. Then it's going to be this one, but it's delayed, waiting until all those blow up. But chances are these are probably going to blow up because of the TNT behind it, but we'll see. And then these are even delayed even more, so we're We're going to give it one more try, see what happens. If not, I'm just going to go around and start placing redstone torches and blow the heck out of this thing. But anyway, here we go. Take 2. 3, 2, 1, pull. Ah, I see disappearing TNT. That's really lame how there's a cap. But it is what it is, I guess. We tried. I'm just gonna go ahead and place some more TNT in here and just blow it up. Okay, guys, so since episode 2, quite a bit has changed around town. I finally named our street, our first ever street. And as you can see, I extended it and created a few more streets. So I'm starting to grid out downtown right here. As you can see, our first building's going to go in this miniature slot. Might have some bigger slots. We'll see how it turns out. Also extended the road going this way and created a few more branching roads. The name of our first street is First Ave. Never would have guessed that, huh? I thought I'd call it this just because it was our first ever road in our town, and it's a good way to remember it. First Ave. I'm walking down First Ave. Where are you two? You know? Sounds catchy. I like it. I also finished up our town hall. So, as you can see, I put this fence around it, or bush, whatever we want to call it. It's not really a fence. I claimed it. So our town hall was built September 12th, 2013. I changed around our emblem a little bit. You've probably seen that in the end of last episode. I made it a butter instead and give it a nice dark platform. It looks better. I need to change these lights around. I noticed this in the last episode that these were not even. I don't know what I was thinking when I did this, but obviously my head wasn't on straight because this looks disgusting. Look at it. What the heck? It's not even symmetrical. Anyway, we'll get back to that. Let's check it inside. I got some floors done. Also wired up our door with some redstone. Working good. So first things first. We have our elevator, so we'll check it this side first. We go on in. The door automatically closes because of the pressure plate. And same thing again. So this is our first side. The elevator only comes up to this level. Got a nice view out over the lobby here. We got a little closet, put something in. And we have our own deck out here. So I'm thinking this is going to be either a meeting room. Actually, it's wide open, so maybe just an office or something. I don't know. We need to hire an interior designer because I'm not the best at designing insides. I'm pretty good at it, don't get me wrong, but we'll just see if some of the other average Joes can fix it up for us. But let's continue on our tour of the town hall. So we go down the elevator. Oops. Go out here and it closes for us. Awesome. So this is kind of like the separate lobby part. Gonna put some chairs, maybe a fireplace or something in here. And I call this the meeting room. This is where we're gonna put a big table and lots of chairs around it. You know how they have those serious meetings in the movies? Well, this is gonna be it. This is gonna be the big table. This is where everything's gonna be discussed. So that's that room. And then we have an office over here. And the same thing on the other side. Same thing as that one. Let's go check out the other side. As you walk in, we see this fountain just to give it a little bit of privacy so we don't peep in. This side is basically all offices. So there's an office in here. There's one in there. There's one in there. Also here. Same one here as right there. And then these are the same as the other side. So this is just like the office side of things. This is where all the business people are going to come and do their work. Put some villagers in there and make them go to work. So yeah, let's check out the other elevator. So this one's a little bit longer. As you can see, it goes all the way up. We'll stop at this floor first, and it's kind of the same as the other one. It's exactly the same, actually. It has a deck, it has a closet, and you look it over the lobby. Pretty straightforward. If we go up to the next level, this is a wide open room. So again, I'm not sure what I'm gonna put here. We need someone to design this, but we got lots of room for anything we want to put in here. Let's mosey on up to the next one. This is the top of our building right here. This is the most important office. This is the big guy room right here. It's gonna have its own private deck, like so. Get inside. It has another upper section, maybe for his desk or something. See how it turns out. He has another deck on this side. Let's head on up and check it out. Up here is amazing. You have a great view of Seatown. Look at this. This is $1 million view if there was money in Minecraft. So this is the big boy office. This is the top of our building. Our clock is in behind right here. I covered it up so it looks decent. So yeah, that was the tour of our town hall. Let's move on to what's next in this episode. So as you can see, I went kind of TNT happy over here. This used to be a big mound of a hill, and now there's nothing left other than a crater that looks like garbage. So yeah, I'm gonna roll a clip of, well, not a clip, a couple clips of earlier and me going TNT happy, and we'll jump back into our episode. So I'm gonna roll those clips right now. Enjoy. Okay guys, so since that last explosion was such a letdown, we're gonna try this again. No redstone involved other than this redstone torch. I have a huge line of TNT going through this hill. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. It's gonna be pretty fun. Ready? Let's do this. Okay, this is gonna be crazy. Holy crap. Yeah. That's how we get rid of a hill. Nice. I'm having way too much fun with this TNT. This is gonna be round 2. Here we go. Oh, that's a big strip. Holy. Oh, she just broke one. I should go all the way to the beach. Yeah. Nice. It looks ugly right now, but we're going to clean all this up and it's going to look amazing. It's just too much work trying to break all these blocks. TNT does wonders. Alright, let's blow up this little section too. We're here, we might as well. Oh, it's only a small little bit. She's still going to go boom. Oh, don't break anything. Ah. Sweet. Oh boy, this is going to be intense. Here's the before shot, and uh-oh. That's how we get rid of a hill. Did you see that piece? And this is the after. And a few pieces of TNT later, we had this ugly mess. Yeah, I really did go happy with the TNT, didn't I? It's alright. We're going to clean all this up. It's going to look great. Yeah, I got some ideas for the road. I don't want all the roads to be straight. As you can see, I'm going to put this one on an angle. Then we're going to have houses on this side coming off the road. It's going to come on an angle right to here, then it's going to go straight into this road. So it's not going to be angled all the way to the road. It's going to come halfway and then come straight in. Then we're going to have this little slot right here that we can build something on. Maybe like a house or a building or a park or something. We'll see. See what it looks like. So, yeah. Okay, so far this episode, all we've been doing is updating and blowing stuff up with TNT and failing over there. Don't forget that fail. That was funny. I was so hyped for that. Thought every piece of TNT was going to blow up at the same time. And no, it didn't. Kind of ruined my day a little bit, but it's alright. We had a lot of fun right here blowing this up. So, basically in today's episode, we're going to grid out our houses. So what we're going to do is we're going to finish this diagonal road, get things cleaned up a little bit right here, get some grass laid, get this road connected, and maybe we're going to name these other roads. Like we got a branch going off here. Not sure if I'm going to keep this yet. Actually, yeah, I will, because maybe we'll have some houses right here facing towards the spawn. And we need to name this road. This is another big one. And I also wanted to blow apart this island right here. I wanted to make this one big lake or pond. Not sure what we're going to call it. So I want to get rid of all this land and make this really deep. And then maybe build a nice beach right here. So we're going to get to this a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and finish up this road. And I'll give you guys an update in a second. Okay, so I gridded out this little beach section right here. We got a road branching off. It goes on an angle, goes in behind our town hall, and it's also going to extend up this way in the future. We're going to have houses along here, and we're going to grid this out soon so we can build some houses here as well, and also all back through here. But for now, that's good for today. Let's go ahead and work on our lake or our pond. I want to get rid of this, like I said, and just make it all one big body of water. So I'm going to get started on clearing the trees. We're going to set down some TNT, and we're going to blast this thing. Be right back. The trees are gone. Let's get some TNT. Alright, so I want to blow a hole in the middle of this first and then let the water come in. So we're gonna dig a couple holes straight down. We'll do one there, we'll do one here. How deep do I want it? That should be fine. Don't want it too deep. And we'll blow one right here. See how this turns out. Should be fine. Alright, should I wire this up? Nah. Had bad experience with wire and stuff. Just gonna blow it all up like so. Nice, okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I want. It's a little bit deep, but we can fill in the bottom after. We're gonna do it again. Put a few more in the ground here. Oh, that one made a nice hole. Just get excited over a hole. And don't take that dirty either. Alright, yeah, so our island no longer exists. It's a giant crater, which is exactly what I wanted. I'm gonna tie this up a little bit, and I'll give you guys an update when it's nicer looking than this. Be right back. Alright guys, here's a little update. I decided this is going to turn into a lab. It's going to be underneath the water, obviously. So this is where we're going to be building our laboratory, underneath the water. Maybe have some squid tanks and stuff down there. It's going to be pretty cool. So I'm going to continue building, and I'll give you guys an update in a minute. Okay, so I cleaned up outside of our lab a little bit. It looks a lot nicer now. It looks natural. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to flood this whole area. And by doing that, I need to fill the entire top layer with a certain type of block. Place buckets of lava on it everywhere. Did I say lava? Buckets of water on it everywhere. Make sure all the water's still, and then I need to break all the blocks, and then everything will be a solid water block. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do right now. and I'll give you guys an update when it's done, and we'll see this thing submerged. Be right back. Alright, so now we're flooding this place. Let's see how it turns out. I need to break the rest of these blocks, and hopefully this thing will fill itself in. I thought I needed to use some buckets of water, but I think it's going to fill itself in. Yep. Alright, we have one big body of water. Now all we got to do is get rid of this orange. That's going to be a long process. I'll be right back. Whew, this is taking forever. Only about another 1,000 more blocks to go. And it's done. Finally. That was a lot of blocks. You can barely see your lab unless you're on top of it. Ooh, we have a squid. What's up, bro? What's up? But yeah, guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. This was a different episode. We did a lot of tidying up and gridded out our town, but in the next episode, we're going to start building some houses or maybe another building. We'll see how it goes. But as always, I'm Average E-Boy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.